So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slot. Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And for Houston, Brooks and Smith make up the 2 forwards. Van Vliet and Green man the backcourt. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Well, we're early in the season, but some teams are really struggling. Brent, is it too early to hit the panic button?
Well, for most teams, absolutely. You got to let your guys gel and figure out their role. Building teams takes time. But, B.A., there are a few teams that might want to hammer that panic button.
Good on the shot.
Those are 2 tough points from Poole. Great to see him mixing it up down low.
Here's Green. And there's the drive. Nails the baby hook.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Poole shot is off. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first. 3-pointer, Van Vliet hits the trifecta.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead, leading by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
4.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
But things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Well, they're playing aggressive, unselfish basketball, exactly what their coach wants.
Fred Van Vliet out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Jock Landale. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate. And it's Eason in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Wizards. And the basket by Van Vliet.
And the luxury of having Van Vliet. He doesn't need the ball to score. Fred can work off the rock and be a spot-up shooter.
And here's Holiday. He had 9 points in his last time out. Pulls up at the elbow. The rebound by the Wizards. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Fires from deep. And it's Coulibaly missing. Houston with the ball. Here's Tate. Banked it in off the glass. Tate's got his first points of the game.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Count it. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. The open shot by Van Vliet. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Ooh, shaking him out of their shoes. Van Vliet with the moves.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And the first half comes to
Your Rockets. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50%. And that's a wrap.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Man, one guy's been getting it done, Fred Van Vliet.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And so in the game for Washington, Jones and Poole teaming up in the backcourt. Kuzma, the 4, down low with Gafford next to him. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. Now off the inbound. Smith outside. Takes a 3. Kept alive by Houston. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, there's the alley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
No good on that one. So for the Rockets, Green's checked in for Şengün. Tate comes in for Brooks. And Holiday subbed in for Fred VanVleet. So Washington going with an almost entire new group here.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
A clear look for Green. Avdia pulls it in.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but he's still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Wizards out in front. They lead by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at the 5. Green and Brooks on the perimeter. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
He really gets in perfect position for the foul. Just a terrific read.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 5. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The Wizards making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Shot from the inbound. And there's Poole on the assist by Avdia.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And there's the lob. And it's Gafford missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. 7-point differential. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
This is when you need a defensive presence, but it's just not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They trail by 6. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyus Jones.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Shooting for Washington. Daniel Gafford.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. So we see the Wizards get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Please make sure to
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you.